Okay, take two, trying it again, take two. Let me pull this up. That's okay because I switched my mic too, so now we can do it the way I wanted to. Cool, I'm happy about that. All right, let me get this situated. Get my chat back up. I went ahead and just deleted the other one. We're just going to start over, and I'm going to start over from the beginning. So hang on, let me pull this up. Okay, got it. Sorry. Okay. Let me fix this too. Hang on, let me fix this. I don't like it. I think that's better. There we go. Yeah, that's better. There we go. And then turn this back on. All right. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. I don't know what went wrong. Mic situation, when I tried to leave the room and take the mic, that just didn't work out very well. Okay. Okay, hi. Starting over. So I'm doing it like this. Normally you guys don't see all this mess, but I've been listing. I'm still running through a rack of clothes over there. And Lindy Glenn is going to have a listing party on her channel. So I will be joining in on that too. I think she's going to do that Friday because I don't think I'll get through all that stuff. No way. So I'll have a few pieces left to do that on Friday. So if you want some motivation, be sure and join me over on Lindy Glenn's channel for a listing party if you want to do that. She's going to do that live. Okay, so because normally this is out of the way, right? And you guys see all that. This is when I usually put that over there out of the way. This is just a box light. My mannequin, I was talking about my mannequin. This has been a couple of years, so if you're not a regular follower or longtime follower, you might have missed it. But when a lot of us, I used to do mostly clothing, and a lot of us would buy these cheap mannequins. Not the fiberglass one, a cheap one. This was like $40 off eBay. Lightweight is why. And so the first thing I noticed was, I'm not going to deal with those arms. So I made the arms magnetic. And so there's a whole video somewhere down in one of my playlists that teaches how for like $20 to make the arms magnetic, because that otherwise you'll never use your mannequin. It's such a pain. And I put her on a box with a plant roller, like one of those plaques. They're like, I don't know, you can pick one up under $10 at Ross or TJ Maxx and Marshalls, or even cheaper if you find one at the thrift store. So she's on a box and she's on a roller, so she just pushes around because she's lightweight. She's not one of those fiberglass ones. Then she's also on a turntable, right? So I talk about step by step how to do that and about how much it costs me to do it. Oh my gosh, what a lifesaver. Still, I only use Bianca White for more expensive items or items that I think really need to be shown off. Otherwise, I just do a wall flat lay, okay? And what I was talking about earlier, hi Jennifer. What I was also talking about earlier is in case you've missed it before me talking about it. So, we buy those backdrops, right? And I've got a bunch of them back here. I've got a bunch of those photographic backdrops that we get off of like imported overseas. They're usually under $15 or so. And then this, of course, is a photo print shower curtain. This goes with my branding, Mile High Scene. So, I put one's on my table that I slide up to here for smaller items. And the reason it's on a shower curtain is because there's a closet back here. Girl, you were in the way. Hang on. Okay. See, there's a closet back here. And I put a shelf unit in it, a thin shelf unit for my shipping supplies, some of my boxes and stuff, and then more inventory that I want to list. And then because this is a 3-level house, there's a stair behind here. They also gratefully didn't block off that cubby hole above the stairs. So there's even more room behind there that I just chunked like big boxes and oddball styrofoam pieces that I might need So thank you. That's cool. So that's why I have it set up like this. Why waste a wall, right? Why waste a wall? I took the doors off. They're down in the basement. And I put this up. This is from the thrift store. It's one of those expandable shower curtain rods. You can make it, you twist it, and then it's like spring loaded. And then I bought these, a pack of these. These are regular curtain hooks that I slid on it, but they have these little clips. So like when you do blankets or sheets, see, all of those silver things have little clips. You can clip on the blankets, to get a good photograph. Hi, Lindy. I'm just babbling and going on and on. I already told everyone about the listing party you're having Friday, right? Friday from 1 to 3 your time, which is Central. You're in Kansas, Central? Anyways, you can post about that real quick if you're doing that. Yeah, 1 p.m. Central. So you're just going to go live listing, and we're going to watch you list, and all of us will list with you, right? Okay. Oh, so you guys, that's what's going on there. Almost everything I get is from the thrift store to save money. You find anything you need sooner or later. 90% of my wardrobe and things around my house come from the thrift store. Let me cover Bianca up because cameras don't really, they want to focus on white. So let me cover her up. Plus she's naked. Okay, so that's why that light box is there. And then when I'm done chatting, getting my fill of attention, I'm going to go back to listing. Oh, thank you. I just got this, Lindy. And you know what? I did find it at the thrift store. I got some put back for you for my next fan mail box I send you. I pick you up some cool ones too. I love this one because, see, these are great for the summer. So I've got quite a few. I've been lucky enough to find them in the thrift stores. But you can order them if you need to, if you have trouble finding them. But I've got a lot of them that have mesh panels. That way they're not so hot in the summer. Whew. So yes, I love this one. Look, you see the back? Cute, huh? Okay, what's this one by? Excursion. This isn't even a high-end one. Who sells Excursion? I don't know. But you know what? Now, I don't buy a lot of Walmart clothes because I'm a snob that way. Because after you wash them, most of the time they fall apart, right? But anyways, I will tell you though, their athleisure and athletic department rocks because they picked up a few good brands that are making special designs for them. The athletic department and Danskin and a couple other brands. And those are good enough brands, definitely. So I love you too. And so whenever, we get back on track, you can pick up some pretty affordable athleisure wear from Walmart, believe it or not. But typically, I get it at the clearance rack at Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, especially Marshalls. Marshalls rocks for the high-end athleisure to get a good deal on the high-end brand names. But quite frankly, I find enough at the thrift store. So I like these Lululemon pants. Oh my gosh, these are like $100 pants. I got these at the thrift store for, I don't know, $6.99. Oh my gosh. So let me get this. Okay, so now let me finish the reseller talk and then I'm going to the upcycling. I'm selling things. I have non-essentials. Unfortunately, I just have non-essentials, but I'm selling them and I'm finding out a lot of them are gift items. So don't lose faith. Just keep listing, when you can, and don't lose faith. Okay, so now, hi, Stephanie. How you doing, girl? I had a fun time over in your live chat last night, and I made a new friend. Thank you. I really like that. What was her name? Lori. And she's about my age. It looks like she came over and said hi, and we subbed to each other. So that was cool. I'm really enjoying meeting some new people. And so Stephanie's a sweetie, too. She invited me to do a collab with her and Kat, Lucky Sweetheart Vintage, and I did that. And I'm like making some new friends in a side of the reseller community that I didn't even know existed, because I just started kind of diving into vintage. Okay, so now, as a matter of fact, Stephanie, I started a little side group with Stephanie and some other smaller channels like mine, under 5,000, a few other people. set, and I called it vintage YouTuber goals. And, you know, we're kind of sharing ideals of collabs and stuff so we can help each other grow, right? Because it's hard to grow a YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. So any of you that are wanting to do a YouTube channel, now's a great time to start while you're at home and wondering, what all can I do? Start your channel. It takes time, okay? It's not, and don't take it personal when it goes slow. It's not personal. It's just the way algorithms work, the way YouTube makes money. So if you're not monetized, they're not going to push you out at first, you know? So it just takes time. So get it started now. Okay, so upcycling. Now, I told you guys on Instagram, stop me if this is too sacrilegious or if you want this. I sniped this ceramic panther. It's a TV lamp. See, the bulb goes in there. I've got it wrapped because I'm painting it. And then it's a planter. This is vintage. These were all the rage to put on your console TV and have a little bit of soft backlighting. It's just kind of what you're supposed to do. And then, you know, put some plants in it. Anyways, I do collect ceramic panthers, and I have some jewelry pieces and unusual pieces and a shirt for my panther collection, mostly ceramic panthers. So I sniped this one off of eBay, really nice, for $9.99. And here's a cautionary tale, because this person obviously didn't know and didn't have their hi Laura and Mary Beth, whichever one or both. So they had it marked instead of ceramic panther. They had something weird, but I have a trick that I use, and I'll show you guys sometimes how that works, how to do like what's called fat finger retail arbitrage or online arbitrage, sorry, fat finger. And there's something related, and I don't know what to call it, but it involves not typing in anything, but using pictures. I'll talk about that as soon as I can, sometime this week or next week, because that's what helped me find this for $9.99. And those of you that are vintage, you know that this is worth more way than $9.99. Anyways, it's not a Hager. It's a Royal China. And it is vintage for sure. I mean, we know that, but Decor tells you that also if you didn't know. So it was a green, a chartreuse green. I am sorry. I know it seems wrong, but chartreuse green. I know it was the Pantene color of the year, 2 years ago. We did, and then last year was purple, and now it's a blue color. And some people love it, but it just doesn't go with what I have going on. And I wanted a white one or a cream one, and I hadn't been able to find one. So while we're homebound and I have extra time, I said, stop me. If, you know, I'm going to give you guys a couple hours on Instagram, stop me. I hashtagged it so I could reach beyond the reseller community. If anybody said, please don't paint that, I'll take it. I painted it. This is step number 1. So far, so good. I like it. I think it's looking kind of elegant. And now I'm going to take silver. I have silver and gold metallic paint, and I'm going to put some just little highlights on it. I might even put something interesting for the eyes, okay? So, and then it goes back into my display. I was kind of keeping it to the side because I'm like, oh, that color just doesn't go. And so when I'm all done, I'm documenting the process, because there are some people that follow me regularly and my YouTuber friends that want to know what's going to happen to this and another piece that I have. So I did document it for those that aren't on IG. So I have, I'm a little older, so I have a lot of older friends, and they don't do IG at all. So some of them don't even do, woo, girl, some of them don't even do Facebook. Hey now. Okay, nobody told me, nobody was going to tell me. Okay, so I happened to peek over. I'm like, what? Okay, so, and if you follow me, and you know, a couple of months ago, I found that huge, like 2.5 foot chalkware panther that's on driftwood, and it was $12.99. And yes, I'm keeping that, of course. I mean, it's so huge and it's chalkware, so chances of it even making it through shipping would be like, you know, a prayer. So, but I love it for my collection. So unique. So I'm going to paint that next. That's going to be my next project, and I'm documenting it all so I can put it into a little quick YouTube video for those that were interested. So here's the upcycling and the thrifty rich having fun for your collection, because I mean, it's easy to have a collection to just go search things and buy it. what's more fun and unique is finding interesting pieces and finding things on the cheap. That's what makes it more fun, right? Okay, there you go, girl. Anyways, I think that's coming along nicely, in my opinion. Let me see. I didn't see anything rated peach. Oh, my zipper was just, well, they're not really big enough to go anywhere. So, okay. So what else was I going to talk about? Some more thrifty upcycling, because you can also make money doing that too. A lot of people make money by getting thrifted things or free curb, buy the curb alert stuff and upcycling it, right? So like, let me think of a big channel right now. Maybe some of you watch Jamie Ray Vintage. Is that what it's called? Her and her husband. They do a lot of live streams of them upcycling things, do-it-yourself projects, DIY projects. Is it Jamie Ray? I think so. Okay, so I want to talk about this. This is a good example. I like things to be unique when I go places. I want a unique outfit if it's a special event. I don't want to look like everyone else. They're conversation starters. I have artistic temperament. I can't help myself. Plus, I'm just sometimes just like that. I'm like, I want something to be different. I'm an attention. I told you guys I'm an attention, you know what, from way back. Okay. I mean, seriously. ATV racing, modeling when I was younger, cheerleader modeling, ATV racing, roller derby. I don't know. I just am one of those types of people. Hence why I'm on YouTube, right? Okay. So I bought this awesome concho belt. Let me bring it in because this is awesome. And it still has the thrift store tag to prove. Let it focus. $2.99. Let me see. Is that focusing? There we go. $2.99. Look at it. You get the drift. It's hard to focus. Now, it's not real 925 silver, right? Because a belt like that would be like $1,000. I think it's the Mexican. It's not the cheap pot metal, though. I think it's like tin, not the cheap, like you get free with some kind of cheap top at Ross or something. But hang on, let me adjust this. Oh, there it goes again. Okay, anyways. So for eBay Open the other year, I took some of those off and I decorated my little gladiators to make it interesting. So because these are on O-rings, they come right off. I'm going to come in again. It always messes up. I'm going to come in again, but let me show you what I mean. Let it focus. See those little wrapped edges? See that? So there's no special tools needed, like electric tools. You just take it off the O-ring with some pliers, and it has these little hoops. So it's so easy to use something else to decorate. So the next thing I'm going to decorate is this awesome canvas and suede fringe purse that I got at the thrift store for about $4 or $5. Because, fringe is really in right now, right? So I think I'm going to take some of these and decorate this too, right? And I think I'm going to put some kind of nice beads, not plastic pony beads, some kind of nice beads on this. And, use this for a while. And then when I'm done with it, I'll put it up for sale. Again, this is real suede on it. It was like $5, but that's cute, right? Isn't that going to look good, with one or two of these? So I do have a stockpile of other concho belts and unique belts that have beads and stuff on them that I save, even if they don't fit me, but I buy them cheap at the thrift stores or garage sales, and I save them for artistic fashion mashups or, to decorate, I don't know, a vase, maybe in your home, a picture frame, things like that. And that has some resale value, especially on a place like Etsy, because then you call it homemade, right? I think, if I'm not mistaken, even though you don't make everything purely from scratch, I think you can thrift things that are already made, but if you put them together and make something new, I think you're allowed to call it homemade, aren't you, and sell it on Etsy? I think so. So save all that broken jewelry and stuff like, okay, let's take Ashley Rose right now, right? She's collecting some broken jewelry and stuff. She wants to make one of those Christmas trees for next year with the broken jewelry. You can either do it on If you don't have enough jewelry, you can just do it on a picture frame and make it like, you know, not fully round, like 2D or something. I don't know if that was the right way to say 2D, but you know what I'm saying. But if you have enough, then you can like get a base and make it like fully round. So, you know, and you could resell those. So there you go. All right, now I want to talk about another upcycle. This is kind of strange, but okay. Oh, I love these. That's real turquoise though. I mean, these are awesome. This is not cheap, but again, it's not the super high end, or I would have never took it apart. Of course, that'd be about $1,000 belt minimum, right? So of course, I would never have taken it apart. Okay, so someone else that I started watching, and I think some of my friends do too, The Recycled Life, Selena and Laura, right? So Selena also has her own channel called Vintage Bombshell. Excuse me a minute. I know what's wrong. Let me pull this over. Hang on, I know what's wrong. I think it'll be better if I... Nope, that wasn't it. Darn it, I have no clue why this is acting so persnickety. I really don't. Sorry, you guys. Maybe if I turn this light on? Nope. I don't know what's wrong. There's a Logitech 920C, but maybe I need to upgrade it. Anyways, back to more important things. The Recycled Life on Instagram and YouTube. So much fun. Laura and Selena. So Selena on her own channel, you know, since we can't go thrifting and do thrift with me videos, on her other personal loan channel, solo channel called the Vintage Bombshell, she kind of went through some of her cool vintage clothing and some unique things she had recently ordered. One of the things was a top like this that she had ordered from a site called Dolls Kill, which is kind of like a gothic kind of, I don't know what all is popular to say right now. I think of like Lip Service and Trip and, you know, things that might be at Hot Topic. It's called Dolls Kill. So she got a mesh. It's exactly like this, but the graphics are a little different, kind of Victorian scenes, except when you look real closely, the characters had tattoos and piercings and stuff like that, right? It was really kind of, you know, made it a little bit more updated and edgy. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I had just recently gotten this for fun at Ross for $12.99. And so I wrote in her comments, oh my gosh, I hope you don't mind, Selena. I'm going to get my Sharpie out, my fine point Sharpie, and I'm going to turn some of these little cherubs into little updated versions too, with some tattoos and stuff. So they live close to me. Oh my gosh. You have to try to go thrifting with them. Oh my gosh. You know, Stephanie, they just dropped a teaser for Thrift Wars. So when we can go back to our new normal, maybe they'll include some of us other resellers, you know, as teams in that series. And like you live there, that would be awesome. But anyways, oh yeah, they're in Portland. That's right, they're in Portland. I know several resellers in Portland, but mostly general merchandise. Anyways, I'm sure she doesn't mind because, you know, she didn't make hers. She bought hers for like 50 or something. But I'm going to upcycle this one. I think that's a good idea. And if I had more, I would upcycle more and resell them. I know that would work. If Dolls Kills is getting $50, I can still buy these for $12.99, upcycle them. It would still be a thing. It would still be worth it. So that's why I'm talking about this kind of upcycling. Okay. The other thing is, I tried to do this earlier, and that's why I'm on stream number 2. Something went wacky. I'm going to take you guys into the other room, okay? I put my camera on a 25-foot. I'm going to go slow so I don't make anybody dizzy. Hang with me. I put it on a 25-foot extension. I'm going to cover it, okay? I'm going to cover it so I don't make you guys dizzy and so you don't see everything in my house. I'll let you see some stuff. Hi. Guest bathroom. I'm not going to turn the light on. Oh, yes, I will. You know why? I want you to see Galaxy Cat. Hang on. Let me turn the light on and show you Galaxy Cat. This bathroom I made whimsical, as you can see. There's Galaxy Cat. There's a lenticular picture. You know what I mean by lenticular, right? So, yeah. I always pick up those Bath and Body Works stuff at the thrift store so cheap. So, and just some fun stuff. I love the art glass. There's about a $20,000 piece right there. Is that focusing? I want that so bad. It's like $20,000, I believe. Okay, here we go. So, going in here. Let me put the phone down and turn the light on. So, this is the bedroom. Hang on. This is where the king and queen, Thrifty Rich, live. There's not a lot of light in here. There. Okay. So, let it focus. Hang on, let it focus. There we go. Audra, if you're here or if you see this later, there's proof for you. I talked about that I have a blank frame in my bedroom because I would rather leave it blank than put in crappy, cheap ass art. So until I can figure out what I want to make or find something uber cool, it's just stays blank like that. So in case you thought I was kidding, no, I was not. So this is my husband's side with the Harley, and we have Harley sheets, of course. And this is my side more with the mirror lamp that I figure is kind of steampunk and, dolphins. Okay, so this is what I want to talk to you about, upcycling. Let's see if it'll focus. Will it focus? I hope so. I need help. I need someone to hold this. Looks like a bulletin board. It's a frame that I got at the thrift store. So other things on upcycling is clothing, and you can make good money doing that too. So let me find a place to hang this. So this is my next project of upcycling. Is it focusing? I hope so. This is an awesome 90s jumpsuit. But I'm a tall girl, so it doesn't fit me. You know what I mean? Like I can't bend over, if you know what I mean. So I will be taking apart the legs, sewing them together on my sewing machine, and hemming it a little bit and turning that into a super cool parachute dress. This is from the 80s, 90s, Urban Groove. And we're redoing the 80s and 90s. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I got to remember to move slow, right? Or you guys are going to get dizzy. So, and now all of these jeans. See the hem on these? Is that not cool? But I don't like the rest of the jeans. The way jeans fit you on your butt, yeah, is very serious business. It has to have cool pockets and it needs to, fit right. But I love this. So I will be taking this off and putting it on like a pair of Levi's. I'm a Levi's girl anyways. I love that. So these were from the thrift store for I don't know how much, but this is a little piece of suede. So that's going to get upcycled and mashed on something. Hang on. Gosh, I know this is a little raw, you guys. Hang on. Okay. This pair of Levi's fits me great. I've got it earmarked for tapestry patches. And what I found at the thrift store for like $3 is this vest. Now see all that cool, already somewhat faded tapestry? Some of these pieces are going to come off and they're going to go on this pair of jeans. Something like that is highly resellable, especially if you stick to Levi's, if you stick to upcycling Levi's, okay? Because that's a well-known classic icon. So I buy a lot of vintage Levi's for myself and to resell and to upcycle. Let me show you these. When I went to eBay Open, I wanted something cool to wear. So I upcycled these. Let me back up. These were Express jeans. Where do you see? So, did a little upcycling, updating. This is all the rage, right? This fringy look and the add-ons, right? And then I took an old Levi, I took their pocket off. I took an old pair of Levi shorts from the thrift store, took their pocket, modified it, and sewed it on the back. Kind of did something unique on that side. And I added a Levi silver tab patch to their express patch. These were such a hit. And as you can see also down the side, they have an insert. Now look, I do sew, but you don't have to sew to do some of this stuff. There are a ton, especially young girls. There are a ton of young girls right now that are showing you how to do things with that stitch witchery and iron-on stuff and the glue. I bought this skirt. This is a cute skirt, right? Look at this beautiful. Do you see that? Isn't that beautiful? The eyelet. I have a couple pieces of this is going to be earmarked to put inside of a pair of Levi's. I'm going to dye this color like a gray or a blue. It's cotton, so it will. And then I'm going to add this to the length of a pair of Levi's and add some on the back pocket too. So that you will see coming. How much did I pay for that skirt? $3.50. So, and I've got some Hollister. The only jeans I use for upcycling and for friends or recycling or for resale is Levi's, and then maybe an old school pair of Abercrombie and Fitch, and I think an old school pair of Hollister would be okay too. And right now, I think you could do that probably with what's that brand all the young people really wear? And it does make your butt look good. And American Eagle. You could do that with American Eagle probably right now too. All of the other hot brands, I doubt it because it would, I don't know. They come and go so fast, like Paige, Hudson, Everlane, who knows. But I stick to the classic Levi's, and that's always a winner. So I am stuck in the 70s. I love my photo print. So I bought these trunks because I want some of these photos to decorate. Same with this $2.99. The same with this little swimsuit skirt. Look, I love that. I want to decorate up something, a dress, a jacket, a blazer with some of this stuff. So that's just a sample of like what I stock up that I pick up when I'm at the thrift store. Just a small sample. Because I kind of like to do that. I'm just part-time reseller. So, and I don't have to make that money. Let's go back into the office. I don't have to make, money to survive. So I can have fun. And I just like to sew and all that stuff. I'm going to show you guys one more thing. 2020, boy, we had such high hopes, didn't we, for 2020? I have this big whiteboard. I got to cover a couple things up. Hang on. I had this big whiteboard that I got at Home Depot. And it's a whiteboard, okay? You don't want to get just white panel. Ask them what their whiteboard is. So this is all the stuff I had planned for 2020. Oh my gosh. Contact lenses because I have to wear readers now. I was going to have my forehead tattoo updated. I was going to have a cover up on my arm, a jewelry drip, old lady eye lift and jawline lift, going to Vid Summit in LA, TV show. I've made it 3 or 4 rings. I never talked about this, darn it. But anyways, it's okay. I'm going to be generic. I've made it, me and one of my reseller BFFs, you know who it is. We've made it like 3 or 4 interviews in for a TV show. So that was supposed to start filming this spring. I don't think that's going to happen. And my thrifting road trip. What a bummer. Okay. Anyways, let's set it back up. Let me set my camera back up and chat just a little bit more. Okay, hang on, you guys. Let me get this situated. Let me see. Okay, was that terrible? Was it like I couldn't really tell? Like, was it fuzzy? Did it focus? Was that okay? Galaxy Cat. I know. That's when I was looking for this. I saw Galaxy Cat. If you search digital shower curtains on eBay, these are like $12. Don't get the expensive $29.99. Well, right now, don't get any because you need to get it from overseas. So wait. There must be 200 different designs. And hang on. I don't like this. And some of them, you can send them the picture that you want, and they'll make it for you. All right. I hope the tour was okay. I know that was a little weird. I had to just hold the camera. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've got going on. And so I'm going to be doing finish my listing, doing the upcycling for, I put off, and repainting my Panthers. And I'm going to do a little reveal of all my Panther collection and a little reveal video of all my smiley face collection. And let's see, then if you saw a video like last week where I showed my, I don't want to say death pile, but my hoarder pile, okay? The Levi's, the jewelry, and the glasses. I'm going to bring out the jewelry. We're going to do that one first. So that'll probably be in about a week and a half. I think that this Friday, I'm going to do another reseller drive-by show, but this one, I'm going to put out invites and the notification that I think this one's going to be, show us your best item from your death pile, from your hoarder pile. Because so many of us are digging through our death piles, our money piles, our hoarding piles for stuff to list, right? Because we can't go thrifting. So a lot of us are digging through that. So I think I'll do drive-by, pop in if you want. I'll do it on StreamYard for about 5 minutes and show us the best item you found that you forgot about that was in your death pile or your hoarder pile. So I think I might do that late Friday evening, rather. I don't stay up too late. I don't try not to stay up past midnight, 1 o'clock. Anyways, that's the idea that I have. So I feel a little better. Oh my gosh, I don't feel so alone. I got to chat a little bit and talk about some things that I have going on. Guess I'll get to work, right? I'm going to put a clear coat on that white Panther, let it dry, do the silver and gold tomorrow. So I think I'll do that and then, finish listing some clothing and stuff, save a little section. Don't really have to save it. I won't get through it all. For Lindy's listing thing that she's going to do on Friday from 1 to 3 Central Time. I think she's Central. Is Kansas Central? Anyways, Lindy Glenn. All right. That's all. I appreciate. Thanks for coming in to chat with me, you guys. I will talk to you later or see you on one of your videos. Bye-bye.